Good morning, students. Welcome to the class again. So, we were doing the story section, and in this class, we will have the plot of the story The Ransom of the Red Chief. The story is narrated in the first person narrator, and it recounts how he and his partner in crime Bill were in Alabama when they had the idea to kidnap a wealthy man's son. So it is basically the story of a kidnapping in which Sam and Bill, the two partners in crime, kidnaps the son of a wealthy man, and how the whole kidnapping turns a nightmare for the two men, and ultimately they themselves have to pay to leave the child. The men have kidnapped the son of a rich man called Ebenezer Dorset, and they kidnaps his 10-year-old son Johnny. Then, in a very small and rented house, they abduct Johnny from his front yard and take him to their cave hideout on a nearby mountain. So they kidnaps Johnny, the son of a rich man, not knowing that what trouble they are going to face in his company, and then they keep him in a cave hideout near a mountain, on a nearby mountain. The boy isn't at all afraid of the man. Instead, he plays make-believe with them. The boy is very fond of playing and being a Native American warrior named Red Chief, and he's playing the make-believe of Red Chief, takes Bill and Sam captive. So the kidnappers becomes the captives on the head of the Red Chief, Johnny, and the boy's hyperactive behavior and incessant questions keep the men awake most of the night, but they do not worry that Johnny will escape because Johnny says that he hates being home and going to school. So Johnny is quite comfortable here, and he plays all the games he loves, and he gives all the worries and pains of kidnapping to his kidnappers Bill and Sam. Then Johnny wakes the man up at dawn by trying to remove Bill's scalp with a knife. So the boy is so dangerous that in the very morning he tries to remove Bill's scalp with a knife. Then Sam intervenes and can't go back to sleep because he worries that Johnny will try to burn him at the stake, as he has threatened to do while in character as Red Chief. So how we can see how the kidnappers, how funny the plot becomes, that even the kidnappers are very tensed and worried that the captive little Johnny, the 10-year-old boy, can harm them. And as he removes the scalp of Bill, Sam is also very worried that Johnny will burn him, as he threatened when he was playing the character as Red Chief. So Bill is terrorized by the boy's sadistic commitment to make believe and worries that no one would pay $2,000 to have a child like him returned. So Bill is particularly very much terrorized by the boy, and he is quite sure that his father is not going to take him back because he is such a terrible boy, so nobody is going to pay of getting him back. Sam leaves the cave to get a view of the countryside, and he hopes to see the entire town out with pitchforks and scythes desperately searching for Johnny. So he hopes to buy some scythes and pitchfork so that he can control Johnny, but instead sees no commotion. Back at the cave, he finds Bill and Johnny in conflict again. This time the boy put a hot potato down Bill's back, and Bill hit him on the side of the head. So the boy keeps Bill very much on his nerves by his tricky games and plays, and he puts a hot potato on his back, and Sam calms Bill down while Johnny walks off, unraveling some string and leather from his pocket. So as the men discuss their plans for the ransom, Johnny uses his sling to throw a rock at Bill's head. So again, while they were planning, the boy is again very hyperactive, and he's using all his might to terrorize the kidnappers, Rock and Bill. Bill falls into the burning fire and a pan of simmering water. Sam pours cold water on his head for an hour and then threatens Johnny that he will send him home if he doesn't behave and be kinder to Bill. So even see, the kidnappers they have to threaten Johnny that they will send him back to home if he doesn't behave well, because they know that the boy is not ready to get back to home, and he is troubling them and he is taking them on their nerves. So they are very much terrorized and worried about how to get ransom, and they are also in a very hurry to get rid of the boy, because they are almost terrified by the boy's hyperactive mind and hyperactive make-believe tales and stories, and his very intense behavior. So in the next part we will see that how the kidnappers will ultimately have to lose their idea, they will have to leave their idea of the ransom, and how they will have to pay for giving Johnny back to his father. So please go through the half of the story. Enough for today. Thank you.